Hi there, I'm Dr. Whitney Caceres, pediatrician, author, and mom of two daughters. And today I want to talk about one of the most powerful, underrated tools in your parenting toolbox, your gut. And I don't mean your nutrition gut, I don't mean your meal plan gut or your pooping pattern. I mean your gut instinct. Because if you're going to raise a body confident kid in a culture obsessed with image and perfection, you've got to learn how to trust yourself again. Here is the problem with information overload and emotional whiplash. I cannot tell you how many moms have sat in my office clutching research printouts, Instagram screenshots, or advice from well meaning friends or well meaning relatives trying to figure out the exact formula to get it right with their kids. What food should I start with? How do I make sure that she never hates her body like I did? Just tell me what to do so I don't mess it up. Tell me exactly what to say. And I get it. We're parenting in a time when everyone has an opinion and they're all shouting over each other. One post says never offer sugar. The next says restricting sugar can really cause an eating disorder later and it can backfire for you. One expert swears by intuitive eating. Another says that it's dangerous for kids. It's no wonder why we second guess every single decision that we make. And here's the hardest part. This isn't just about food. It's about fear. It's about the fear that if we make one wrong move, we'll pass down the body shame that we've spent a lifetime trying to unlearn. The reason this is hard for us, the reason that this happens is because on the internet, on Instagram, people are actually able to manipulate the algorithm better when they have information that's much more binary, that says this is the right thing to do, or this is the right thing to do, or this is the thing that if you do it, it's really going to hurt your kid. But that information isn't the type of information that's actually going to help you make decisions that are best for you and for your family. So let's talk about why trusting your gut really matters. Here's what I want you to know. You don't need a perfect script for your kids when it comes to body confidence. You don't need to follow every new trend. And you definitely don't need to be fully healed from your own body image stuff to raise a body confident child. What you do need to do is to start listening to your inner voice again. Because deep down, you know your child better than anyone on the internet ever will. And when we tune into that quiet sense of knowing, that feeling that says, this works for my family, even if it's not what's trending, we start parenting from a place of clarity, from a place of reason, not from a place of panic. We can stop searching for the perfect right way and start leading with our values instead. So, how do we tell the difference between fear and intuition when we're trying to raise body confident kids? Here's one trick that I share with parents all the time. Fear is loud. It's urgent. It tells you you're failing. Intuition is quieter. It's steady. It feels like a nudge, not a shove. If the voice in your head is frantic, judgmental, or makes you feel ashamed about how you're treating your kids and their bodies, that's probably fear. But if it's calm, even if it's firm, it's probably your gut trying to speak. So when you're deciding how to talk to your kids about food, when you're trying to hold on to your boundaries with love, when you're tempted to copy what another parent is doing just in case, pause. Ask, does this line up with my values, with what I know about my child, with what I know to be true about nutrition, about how bodies work, about how bodies function? That's your filter. That's your anchor. I realize that this section isn't concrete, that it's more philosophical, but trusting yourself as a parent isn't a one-time decision and isn't something that you learn over time. It's a practice. And the more you do it, the more confidence you build. So we have to start with this foundation. No one gets it right all the time. That's not the goal. The goal is to lead with your family. The goal is to lead your family with intention and to think about what makes the most sense as we're trying to raise kids who love their bodies, who accept them, and who also want to take care of their bodies for a lifetime. I'll see you next time.